let me start the video off by saying that this is a 100% non-spoiler review, so you don't have to worry about no spoilers at all coming from me about The Force Awakens. So with that being said, let's talk about The Force Awaken. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awaken. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awaken is Episode 7 of the Star Wars series. It's the new first movie in the new trilogy of Star Wars movies that's coming out, and it is movie good. Honestly, guys, this movie is good. It's a really good, entertaining movie, enjoyable movie. You get familiar in some parts. The hype surrounding this movie is just astronomically crazy. I mean, people were lining up since like 3 days ago to see this movie. It's like the holy grail of Star Wars movies. I mean, but is it really? I mean, it's to each his own. I'm just saying that this movie is pretty good. I loved it, had a great time with it. I enjoyed the shit out of it, and so I just got out of it. It's 2:30 a.m. and I'm telling you right now that Star Wars Force Awakens, it was worth the wait. That being said, looking into the pros and cons, why I believe that it's the weekend. You need to go check out Star Wars Force Awaken if you haven't seen it yet. And if it hasn't been spoiled for you yet, don't worry. I'm not going to spoil nothing at all. This will be a short review. First of all, acting in the movie, it was pretty good, actually. First of all, let me just get this out the way. Harrison Ford as Han Solo, my favorite character, killed it in this movie. That's not a spoiler. You saw Han Solo in the trailer, so you know he's in the movie. And he was good in the movie, yet he was the scene stealer in the movie. Him and Chewie had the best lines, best comedic dialogue, best character moments in the movie. They're just like, yep, this is why I love Han Solo, and I'm glad he's back. Now, I can't think of the black guy's name, so I'm gonna call him the black guy. But Finn, I liked him in the movie too. He was good, even though I'm not gonna say sure. He was kind of just like a guy who just decided, yeah, I'm not gonna be a stormtrooper no more. And then one thing leads to another. He ends up meeting Han Solo, ends up meeting this character, and then now they're on their space adventure. Can't get any more detail than that because not really too much more detail to get into, but this is what it is. Also, hot chick Rey, she's got some secrets. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but her, watch the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. But she was good in the movie too, so props to her. Acting in the movie overall was good. I loved it. Cool. Kylo Ren, he was badass, man. I did like him. That lightsaber, that lightsaber was business. Plot in the movie, I'm not gonna tell you at all. That's a spoiler. That is a huge spoiler in the movie. I won't tell you the plot of the movie. I'll just say we gotta read pretty much the premise of the entire Star Wars episode you're about to watch. Then pretty much it tells you right then and there what the plot of the movie is. Watch the movie, read that, and you'll be like, yep, that's the plot. All I can tell you is that the plot is pretty simple and straightforward, but you know, it's kind of leading to bigger things that'll be in the other Star Wars episodes that are coming. Plot in the movie, not gonna spoil it for you, but it's simple and easy enough to follow. But what I will get props to is the visuals and the action in the movie. Because I'm telling you, when the TIE Fighters and Millennium Falcon are doing their thing and shit to fly around the screen like Star Wars, it's crazy because it's Star Wars. Alright, that shit was awesome, it was badass. Yeah, I will say the visuals, because it's not 1970 or 80s no more, it's 2015 and it looks modern, looks up to date, looks graphically, visually appeasing and amazing. Had all Star Wars sound effects in it and shit. It was like, it's crazy. So it was good. It was great. Another thing I'll say real quick is there is a lot of fan service in this movie. So the fans of the Star Wars series, you will be pleased because there's a lot of fan service in this movie. You're gonna love it too. They're gonna be parts of the movie. You're like, oh my god, shit, there that is. Yeah. Only like one con in the movie I will say honestly, and the fact that the con is kind of a spoiler kind of, but I'll kind of say it as non-spoilerish as I can. Yeah, my only con with the movie is that the movie in parts is kind of familiar and almost to the fact that it's almost cut and paste from another Star Wars movie that you've seen before. I'm gonna tell you which Star Wars movie it is. I'm not gonna tell you what part in the movie that's kind of cut and paste or very familiar. I just will say that there's parts in the movie almost towards the end that's just like, I've seen that before. Almost verbatim. Take it or leave it, that's just the thing in the movie I saw. It doesn't really hold the movie back, but it's just a thing that was just like, it's familiar. I've seen that before. Also, it's not really a spoiler, but I will say that if you're expecting some epic lightsaber battle and shit like the lightsaber battle of the century, you better keep looking because it's not really in this movie. There's a lightsaber battle, but it's kind of like a lightsaber battle. I'll wait for episode 8. And in the end, guys, I will say that Star Wars The Force Awakens is a great movie. I know this movie going to kill it at the box office. If you're a Star Wars fan, you need to go check this movie out. It is amazingly, it's great. Characters that you love are back. And by characters, I mean Han Solo and Chewie. They're the best, and they're awesome, and they're back. Effects were amazing. The action was great. Familiar in some parts. I won't say it's the perfect movie of the year, but it is still one worth checking out. And I will say Star Wars The Force Awakens is a 9 out of 10, which is worth buying on Blu-ray. Still a great rating. I'm not going to give it the coveted 10 out of 10. 10 movie that you think, oh, Star Wars deserves 10 out of 10. But I will say, it's still a great movie, and I advocate you go see it. Star Wars Force Awakens, what do you think about it? You see the movie, put in the comment section what you thought about the movie, and please don't spoil it for everybody. Don't put spoilers. Don't do it. Don't be an asshole. Remember, guys, subscribe. Until next time.